Today I've got your Ghost in the Shell movie review. A human who is cyber enhanced to be a perfect soldier will stop at nothing to bring down criminals as well as to get her life back. But will she succeed? So as far as the story goes, this movie is directed by Rupert Sanders, who, if you remember, previously did movies like Snow White and the Huntsman, and this is an anime turned live action film that I know gained a huge fan following, and I have not seen the anime versions of Ghost in the Shell, so I can't say I'm a huge fan of this series, but I wanted to check out this movie because I had heard some mixed things about it, and I saw how, visually it looked really nice. And so I wanted to see, basically what it was all about and going in blind because I didn't really care too much about the story per se before seeing this movie, and it sort of still happened while I saw this movie because it did have its appeal, but I feel like at the end of the day they really rushed into the whole plot of the movie and there was just a lot going on. It just didn't feel like a concise story, and there were just too many different characters and different subplots going on and things that Scarlett Johansson's character was supposed to do, so it sort of goes all over the place, and it really didn't make me feel any better about what I had originally thought about this movie. As far as the casting goes, you've got Scarlett Johansson, who plays this character named Major. She's got an interesting story that, they were sort of saying what happened to her, that she now is this changed person because of something that tragically happened to her, and now she's just doing all of these guns blazing, running through buildings and disappearing and all of that stuff and taking out people left and right. And yeah, it looks really cool because we know that she can do those things. I mean, she was Black Widow, she was in Lucy, so she does have that mentality and that physique, and yeah, she looks great, but I don't honestly think I cared so much about her character as far as, maybe what line delivery she had, but more so how she was acting in those action scenes. You've got all these other characters in the movie that I feel like obviously they're gonna get overshadowed either way, like that one guy who's in this movie whose name escapes me, but he was also seen in Game of Thrones as well as Lucy. Even Juliette Binoche was in this, and I know her as an actress as well. But unfortunately, despite all of that whitewashing controversy that Scarlett Johansson had to face, because her character was supposed to be Asian, I guess, but even the Asian actors in this movie didn't really get top billing or as much recognition here. So the things that I did like about this movie, like I said, the visuals and the action scenes are all, really cool and really felt Matrix-y, but is that technically an original concept for a movie like Ghost in the Shell? I mean, it is kind of the same thing, whole anime stuff, and it all looks really cool because those are the only redeeming qualities of this film. But unfortunately, the things that I didn't really like about this movie was that I really felt like this movie focused mainly on style over substance, and that was focusing mostly on the visuals and not really caring too much about everything else. It kind of made the story hard to follow because, like I said, there was so much going on, and at times it did feel boring. So I don't know if that means I need to go watch the Ghost in the Shell animated movies or whatever else, comic books or graphic novels. I just don't think that a movie like this was, truly anything special in the end. So overall, I would say that Ghost in the Shell was a huge disappointment. I was really expecting a lot more than what I had seen. I can't really see myself recommending this movie to anybody unless you just want to see a movie for its visuals, and that's what you'll get, but everything else is just something to not really care to watch. So I would give this 2.5 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Ghost in the Shell. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel of Government movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for a Trail Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.